Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Horrible weather conditions, cold and rainy for today's game between the Northwestern Wildcats and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. The college football season starting to wind down. Hopefully, this Big Ten matchup might be able to answer a few questions. And here come the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes come out like they're just going to roll over this team. What do you think about that, Herbie?
Ohio State is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
Nice pick, Kirk.
This one's for you, Kirk. I'm going with Ohio State.
And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick. He kicks it. Jin fields it at the 3. It could be a long day for this right tackle as he takes on the challenge of blocking this animal at defensive end.
We're going to have the opportunity to see a guy who can really create problems by getting to the quarterback.
And something tells me he's going to be getting to the quarterback a lot today. He's not exactly going against the best right tackle in the world.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. From the gun. Smith set to go to the air. Going deep. And it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Ohio State sets up in the eye. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Howard brings him down for a loss. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback on the passing game, but this time it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of problems on the defensive side of the ball for these guys, Coach.
Absolutely. They can't tackle, they can't cover. They better learn fast if they're going to win today.
It's deflected. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
So they're set to punt this one away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Field signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 15-yard line. Great start so far as their defense forced the early punt, and now the offense gets a shot at putting the first points on the board. They'll get the ball here at the 15. Massinez has 4 receivers lined up here. Setting up the play action. Throws this one out to the left. Got it to the senior.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
Here's how this offense shapes up compared to the rest of the country. Ouch.
Wow, these guys can't seem to get the ball down the field. Their offense better improve if they expect to win some games.
Back to pass. Throw short. Has it to the senior. And they hit him in the backfield. And they lose a couple there. It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He steps up. Look out. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
3rd down and 12. Ball on their own 39. Gassinez lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up. He's looking. Over the middle. And it's intercepted. And they come up with a big play there, don't they, guys?
Oh, man. Defense looked very well coached on that play.
That's what happens when 11 ball-hawking defenders go full speed.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. They line up in an I. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks. He's looking down the middle. Got it to him on the run. And he's tackled.
Move those sticks. That's a 1st down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he put that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
391.
Smith hands off to the left, and he's stopped behind the line. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 17. The Buckeyes come out in a shotgun. Throws it to the outside. Cole brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
Ohio State is one of the best teams in the country at getting points once they enter the red zone.
You're absolutely right, my friend. This offense knows how to close the deal with points on the scoreboard.
He's knocked out of bounds. A couple of yards at most on that pass.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Buckeyes line up in a goal line formation. And they make the stop. The quarterback draw gets him maybe a yard.
Gain on the play.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. On the ground with the tailback. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
Here comes the kicker. He'll try to put his team up by a field goal. And it sails through the upright. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 9, back deep to return.
Here's the kick. Fields it in the end zone. This defense did a nice job last time around forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
They'll take over at the 20. Nickel defense. It's a bad snap. Throws it to the outside. Almost picked off. Looks like he tried to force that.
The defense was in a zone there, and the quarterback needs to do a better job of finding a passing window to throw through.
Well, that window must have been tinted because he almost threw a pick.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Northwestern comes out with 5 receivers. Back to pass. Over the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kurt, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 20. Northwestern lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He tosses it short, and it's caught. Well, he caught it, but it's almost no yards gained, and now it's 4th down.
Give props to the D here for coming up with a big stop on 3rd down.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 90 punts it, and it's a good one. Holmes takes it to 36, makes a move. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Buckeyes come out in a bunch formation. Smith drops back. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. High formation here. Throws to the middle. Complete. Throws a stiff arm. Battle with a takedown. So we get to see his arm, and he gets it out there for a 1st down off the trick play. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Smith back in the gun, on the ground, up the middle. Henderson brings him down, around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 25.
25-yard line.
Inside give. Taking big move. They'll bring him down, and he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The kicker got them points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. The quarterback scramble gains 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. Ohio State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Setting up the play action. Wants to throw outside. Got it. And he's taken down. He just hit the 1,500-yard barrier with his last pass. The Buckeyes come to the line with their jumbo package. Smith will hand it off, and he's tackled. 3-yard gain by the running back. The Buckeyes line up in a goal line formation. Smith on play action. Throws. So they hit the fullback for 6.
Hey, that's the guy who does the dirty work. All that blocking and all that stuff. Give him a little sugar, too.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 9.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll go to work at the 20. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on first down. Here they come, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. He'll feel that one in the morning.
You bet he will. I mean, just look at that guy that sacked him. He's a monster. I could have swore I felt the earth shake when he hit the ground.
Second down, 14 coming up here. Ball on the 16. The Wildcat set up in the gun. A little juke. They'll bring him down. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third and 14. Ball on the 16-yard line. Massinez lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. Throws this one out to the right. Got him on the run.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 39. Northwestern lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. The ball is tipped. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Ohio State 10, Northwestern nothing. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Massinez with 3 wide receivers. Massinez back to throw. He lets it go deep down the middle. Picks it off.
Oh, boy. I bet he knew as soon as he released that football that he shouldn't have made the throw. That's the thing. When you're under that kind of pressure, it takes away that 1 split second you need to scan the area if you know where it's a safe throw.
And that's why a pass rush is so crucial to a defense. It allows you to intercept those passes from the quarterback.
They'll set up shop at the 22. High formation here. Brought down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line up in an I. Smith on the option left side. Got an opening. Down the sideline. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, tackle. And they come up huge on that play.
Oh, he sure did. He's a tough guy and always seems to have a little extra when he needs it.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. And that one will go down as an incompletion.
It's too bad because the wide receiver made a super effort to catch that pass.
Yeah, Coach, he's got the ability to come up with that circus catch.
I want that kid on my team.
They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Smith with the play fake. He's looking. He decides to run with it. And he's tackled 3, maybe 4 yards on the scramble.
On the play.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. They go with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. They went to their power back to get him in.
I love to watch this guy play football. He just lowers his head and dares people to get in front of him.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Ohio State lines up for the kickoff.
Number 9.
He kicks it. Fields it in the end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Massinez has 4 receivers lined up here. Massinez back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. The ball is tipped.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. From the gun. Massinez set to go to the air. Pressure coming. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback is going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's sure.
Third and 14. Ball on the 16-yard line. Northwestern comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. The senior makes the catch. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on 1st and 2nd down, you wouldn't have needed so many on 3rd down.
They line up to punt this one away. He gets it off. Holmes fields it at the 35. At the 40. Inside the 30. To the 20. Goodbye. He turned it up a notch there.
No question. He had the Jets turned on while everybody else was still shifting gears.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, the score, Ohio State 24, Northwestern nothing. Ohio State ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll take over at the 15-yard line. Massinez lines up in the shotgun. It's a bad snap. Hawk tackles him for a loss on the play.
This is just a nice play by the defense. They're not fooled at all on this draw play.
You're right. They were all over that play.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Wildcats have 5 receivers on this play. He'll dump this one off. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 13. Northwestern in a 5-wide set. Massinez drops back to pass. Throw short. Complete. They'll bring him down. Nice stop by the defense.
Well, they let him catch it, but they were not going to let him get that first down.
Northwestern lining up the punt. Punts the ball away. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 47-yard line. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Here's a pitch, left side. Jakes off a tackle. Cole with a takedown. He picks up a yard at best on the toss. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 48. The Buckeyes set up in the gun. Smith options out to the left. Makes a pitch. Brought down. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
And that was just good instincts. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Buckeyes line up in an I formation. Hines brings him down. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 34. Ohio State comes out with 5 receivers. He drops back. Short toss. He put a little something extra on that throw, and the receiver mishandled it.
He needed oven mitts for that one because it was a hot tamale.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Buckeyes line up with 3 wide. Smith drops back. He breaks free. He takes off. Hines with a takedown. How about that conversion?
Let me tell you something. That defense got to be a little discouraged after that play.
No question. You can see the guys are hanging their heads a little bit, going back to the huddle after giving up a big play to the quarterback.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Again with a carry. He's hit and got away. Tackle. And I believe that run right there puts him over the century mark.
It sure did, and he is really running hard today. This guy has great vision when it comes to finding open space and running through it.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. And he's hit hard.
Give this linebacker a big play in that stat column for an excellent tackle there.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. Ohio State in a 5-wide set. Looks down the middle. And it's caught for the touchdown. This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games get real ugly until the second half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. Man, we're still here in the first half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 9, back deep to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Massinez with 4 wide receivers. He steps up across the middle. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Nickel defense. Back to throw. He might not be able to get the pass off. Ohio State calls a timeout. Third and long. Ball on the 14-yard line. When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage to the defense. They'll give it off here. Carpenter brings him down. Ohio State takes a timeout. The Wildcats line up to punt. Number 90 gets it off. Holmes fields it at the 38. The run game was a big factor in this offense's last drive when they got down the field for a touchdown. They'll set up shop at the 38-yard line. Ohio State lines up in a shotgun set. Looking. Throws this one out to the left. The linebacker picks it off. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Yeah, their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
But don't give up on them, you guys. Not yet. They're still playing football out there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Northwestern goes with the ace set here. He's looking across the middle. Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Wildcats come out in a shotgun. Bassinez drops to throw. And they get the sack. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass at the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
Bassinez is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. And he can't make the catch. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
The Wildcats line up the punt. Number 90 boots it way up there. Holmes calls for the fair catch. The run game was a big factor in this offense's last drive when they got down the field for a touchdown. They'll start this drive at the 16.
They'll take over at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
Smith lines up with 5 wide out. Smith on 1st down. Steps up. Tries to juke. He decides to run with it. And down he goes. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. They line up with trips to the right. Smith drops back on 1st down. Someone got a hand on it. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 27. The Buckeyes go with the I formation. And off to the fullback. Roach with a takedown. And they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk that clock.
And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Ohio State 31, Northwestern nothing. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 9, back deep to return.
He kicks it. Number 9 fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 16. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Bassinez hands off on the delay. And he's tackled. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. Bassinez lines up in the shotgun. Bassinez back to pass. He unloads it. Incomplete. What a blow to knock it out of there before he got possession.
Good night. That halfback is going to want to take a breather after that.
3rd and 9. Ball on their own 17. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Looks. Comes across the middle. Carpenter brings him down. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Holmes is deep to receive, and something tells me he's looking for a second return. Number 90 gets it off. He dropped it. He let that one get away from him.
And Brad, anytime a player muffs a return like that, it sticks around in the back of his mind. You need to just forget about it and move on.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Bassinez drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. In and out of his hands. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Back to pass. Throw short. It falls incomplete. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 41-yard line. Northwestern lines up in a shotgun set. Bassinez steps back to pass. Field drops it.
We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going.
And I think it's safe to say it didn't get going at all. No one caught a pass on that drive, and that, my friends, deserves a major league yoke.
They line up to punt this one away. Plenty of hang time on this one. Whitner signals for a fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 9. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. This left defensive end was supposed to be in the quarterback's face all day long, but so far, we haven't seen much of it.
Maybe he'll pick it up here in the second half.
Trust me, he will. His defensive line coach was in his face just before he got on the field for this series.
It's good to see someone is firing up. I was very surprised to see him struggle here in the first half.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 11. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. They'll run the option. He's into the open field. Brought down. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Single set backfield. Smith tosses to the left side. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on their own 24. The Buckeyes line up in an I formation. Smith, little toss to the right. And down he goes. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
3rd and 11. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Watch out for the man at wideout. He's feeling it right now. Smith back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He's going to air it long. And got him to the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that was touchdown pass number 3. tacks on the extra point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Houston is lined up to kick this one off.
Number 9, back deep to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. Number 9 fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 20. Northwestern sets up with 4 receivers. Jordan is on the inside, and they got him for a loss. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
Nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Ohio State brings in the nickel here. He steps up. He's looking. He'll dump this one off. And it falls incomplete.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
It's third down and 13 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. Bassinez is in the zone and looking to make a play. Wants to throw outside. Batted ball. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
The Wildcats line up the punt. He gets it off. Holmes fields it at 46. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
They get it out there on the toss. He's on the run. He jukes. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great looking play by the offense as the halfback took it in for the score.
Here's a play that was well designed and well executed. Can't get much better than that.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, our score, Ohio State 45, Northwestern nothing. Ohio State lines up for the kickoff.
Number 9, back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Number 9 fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll set up shop at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Down the middle. And it's caught. They'll bring him down. Almost 6 yards on the play action.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Northwestern lines up in a shotgun set. Looks. He passes it. Someone got a hand on it.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 18. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Gives it up the middle. Jubu Schlegel with a takedown. The defense punches them off the field after just 3 plays.
That was a short round, Brad. Nothing seems to be working right now.
4th and 1. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Punts the ball away. Holmes fields it at the 44. Inside the 30. To the 20, to the 10, touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk Herbstreit, what a fantastic play there.
Well, we warned the people earlier in the broadcast, this man is amazing. Excellent job of finding the seam and then the speed to take it to the house.
And he tacks on the extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is Ohio State 52, Northwestern nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 9,
He boots it deep downfield. Fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll take over at the 14-yard line. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Drops back on first down. It's tipped. Finds a man. And he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10. Ball on their own 40.
40-yard line.
Northwestern sets up with 4 receivers. Drops back. He's going right. Almost intercepted. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Northwestern lines up in a shotgun set. Bassinez set to go to the air. Throws this one out to the right. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 40. Bassinez is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Missed tackle. He's in trouble. Over the middle. Got his man. And he's tackled.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Going with the shotgun here. And he's stopped behind the line.
Excellent job by the defense to read the draw play.
Yep, the quarterback thought he could spread them out and find a hole for himself to run through. But they were having none of that.
It's second down and 12 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide. Bassinez, back to pass, looking, and down he goes. Kirk, how many sacks do they have now?
And that gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Bassinez drops back to pass. He's looking. Long ball, right side. It falls incomplete. The pressure may have forced the incompletion there.
That defense was about to plant him into the ground. He's lucky he even got that ball out.
Northwestern ready to put this one away. Number 90 boots it way up there. Mitchell calls for the fair catch. And they'll down it at the 8-yard line. The offense comes out on the field once again.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustment to stop this run game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
Ohio State sets up in the eye. Zwick back to throw. Wants to throw outside. And he's shoved out of bounds. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key, because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. One-man backfield. On the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop about 2 yards there on that delayed handoff. As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, Ohio State 52, Northwestern nothing. Third and 1, ball on their own 17. Ohio State will line up in a jumbo set here. He jukes him. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. They couldn't even get that drive started.
Take the keys out of the ignition, sweetheart, because this defense didn't let them even get out of the driveway.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 15 punts it, and it's a good one. Fields it at the 38. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 39. The Wildcats come out in a shotgun. Kerr brings him down. The quarterback gets a couple on the draw play. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 41. Bassinez lines up in the shotgun. Bassinez hands it off, makes a move, and down he goes. The delayed handoff picks up about 6 yards there. Third and 2, ball on their own 47. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Bassinez still has it, looks, he's going long. It's deflected. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
Northwestern lines up in a goal line set. Bassinez goes with a play fake, complete, and he's taken down.
I can't believe they just got it on 4th down. This defense was ready to leave the field.
I can't imagine that defensive coordinator is a very happy man right now.
Not to mention that it's almost an insult to the defense when you go for it 4th down. That was a big conversion.
The Wildcats line up with 4 wideouts. And they'll run him again. Little take and bake move, and he's tackled. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Northwestern comes out in the shotgun. Passanez steps back to pass. Looking. Across the middle. Has it to the senior.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
The Wildcats set up in the gun. And down he goes. The quarterback draw goes nowhere.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. 6 DBs in the lineup. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, wants to go long, and does. Picked off in the end zone. Looks like the quarterback was rattled by that pressure.
Well, let me tell you, the best ones will sit there and take a hit and make the throw. This kid's got to stand there if he wants those passes completed to his team, not the other.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Zwick is back in the gun. McPherson with a takedown. About 6 yards on the quarterback draw.
6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Watch out for this impact defensive end. Zwick hands it off. A little juke. They'll bring him down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. They line up in an I. And he's stopped behind the line. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or two.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 34. Inside handoff. Henderson brings him down. This guy just made those 10 yards look easy. We get 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Ohio State will line up in a jumbo set here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws it to the outside. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
They line up to punt this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Herbert signals for a fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing the pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
Northwestern comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Throws. Incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Northwestern lines up in a shotgun set. Across the middle. Incomplete pass.
I know it's incomplete, but still, you've got to be impressed with the zip that he put on that one.
He did have some heat on it, that's for sure.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 20. From the gun. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks. He's going to go for the home run. Someone got a hand on it. And he's taken down.
That's just airing it out on 3rd down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Wildcats come out in a shotgun with the throw. And that one's fallen incomplete. He overshot his receiver by a mile.
Whoa, Nelly. Pull back on those reins a bit.
Well, we knew this guy had a strong arm, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. Someone got a hand on it. Great defensive play by the cornerback. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up, looking. Throws this one out to the left. Got it. The 5. Touchdown, Northwestern! The halfback got his number called on the pass play and came through with a score.
This is what separates good backs from great ones. You have to have the ability to contribute to the passing game.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're lined up for the onside kick.
Gonzalez back deep to return.
Here's the onside kick.
Ohio State recovers the onside kick.
They'll go to work at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Gives to the fullback. There's a missed tackle. And they make the stop.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Zwick lines up in the shotgun. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Brought down. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 21. gets another carry. And he has room to rumble. Touchdown, Ohio State. It's been one touchdown after another all game long.
And I'm going to tell you what, Kirk, this has been a dominating effort. These guys came to play today, and they have played almost a perfect game.
Well, no question, Coach. Everything just fell into place out there, and nothing was going to stop these guys from getting the ball into the end zone many, many times.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. He boots it deep downfield. Horn fields it in the end zone.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
The Wildcats come out in the shotgun. High snap as he works from the gun. Across the middle. And it's caught. And down he goes. 7 yards there.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27.
27-yard line.
Northwestern comes out in the shotgun. Roberson takes a handoff. Loses the football. Freeman with a recovery. And he's tackled. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Ohio State played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
We here at EA Sports thank you for watching this game of NCAA Football 2006. The final count in this one, Ohio State 59, Northwestern 7. From all of us here at EA Sports, we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.